Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, Uncle Howdy's identity revealed.
Alexa Bliss's spooky corruption continues on Raw.
We have an update on WWE's plans or potential plans for a returning legend.
And a new WWE signing is awaiting creative ahead of their return. I'm Adam Wilborn.
And I'm Andy Murray.
And this is the news.
Who is Uncle Howdy? Who
could it be?
Who? Remix. It's Bo Dallas.
Tends to be shocked.
Shockingly, it's Bo Dallas. Right. So, there was a report that came out before last night's, I should say two reports actually, because Fightful Select and PW Insider both reported this, before last night's Raw, that Bo Dallas was going to be backstage at the show. Now, Fightful's report actually noted the speculation that Dallas is behind the Uncle Howdy gimmick, which has been active on SmackDown pretty much since Bray Wyatt came back. However, they noted that whoever's been working that gimmick has actually been protecting the identity backstage by not getting changed in or out of the costume in front of people. So they're working the boys. You love to hear it.
Yeah.
You love to hear it. However, PW Insider's report literally says Dallas's presence at Raw 100% confirms that he is Uncle Howdy. So we kind of knew this already, right? Yeah, I mean, an idiot could have figured this out. Although saying that, it'll be really funny now when the reveal comes and it's like, I don't know, the boogeyman or someone. But yeah, there you go. That's where we're at. Obviously, Uncle Howdy has been all over the shop. He's been laughing on the ramp, holding his coat. He's been cutting the promos in the pre-tapes. He's been hitting Bray with Sister Abigail's. He's factoring in to the current Bray Wyatt character in the feud with LA Knight. You'd imagine he'll do something in the lights off match.
Let's give it its proper title.
Pitch Black. Sorry.
Proper title.
What's it called again?
The Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh, of course. Vin Diesel getting that sponsorship.
Or as I like to call it, the Mountain Goo.
Oh my
Pitch
God.
Black.
That'd be
Someone's going to spit some goo.
Yeah, a goo-like structure.
Look, this isn't a great surprise to me. This isn't exactly a newsflash, Slick.
Hey, tag division. I love it.
We're Butcher and Blade very over in the WhatCulture
Promos
office.
every week are
But,
great.
yeah, I did like the effort that some people are going to. Like, I've seen people literally doing like face mergers on Twitter of like, here's the outline of the mask, and here if I superimpose Bo Dallas's face. I think anyone's face works under a mask.
Yeah, man. You could put a T-Rex in that, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's a dinosaur."
Yeah, exactly. It's an eel.
Don't talk to me about that prick.
Okay, but yeah, Bo Dallas. It makes sense. Like sometimes, just do the thing that makes the most sense, even if people have kind of figured it out, because then you won't get a reaction when you reveal it. But speaking of Uncle Howdy, should we talk about what we termed this? Bray Wyatt Universe, the BWU.
I didn't coin that. That was Scott Carlson.
Sorry, apologies, Scott Carlson.
I like it.
It expanded onto Monday Night Raw last night. Alexa Bliss was there to explain her actions because the, upside down bee's arse made her attack a referee on last week's Raw Women's Championship match. But then as she was in the midst of saying, I'm in control and I'm the baddest woman on the planet. No, that's not what she said. She talked about being dark, basically.
Spooky.
When the screen went all weird and Uncle Howdy appeared on the screen to say, do you feel in charge? I do declare you do not.
It's Benoit.
Sorry, yeah.
There we go.
But then...
It's just so dumb.
Out came Uncle Howdy, and then the only thing that can stop Uncle Howdy happened, a commercial break.
Literally the only thing that can stop Uncle Howdy is turning the channel off, it seems. Yeah, crazy. Again, this is something we knew that was coming. They've been doing like the little logos, the flashes, the
upside down bee's arse.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's been kind of like subliminal messaging, but instead of just doing it for like a split second, they do it for like 10. So, so you definitely see it, you idiot. But yeah,
it's the Family Guy subliminal messaging. Smoke. You smoking yet? That's basically what it is, isn't it?
That's it. So like the Bray Wyatt stable, the Wyatt 6, whatever it's going to be called, Alexa, Bo, and Bray. Wonder who else they'll pick up along the way.
Little Bo Peep. I just thought I'd say that there. Little Bo Peep. Little, a small wrestler.
Yeah.
Bo Dallas. Peep Christian.
They could.
We've cracked this case wide open.
They could bring in Charles Wright. Then you have the Bo Train. which also sorts their method of transport for getting to and from the shows.
Good idea, yeah.
Yeah, the boat train. There we go.
I do declare I'd like to be the conductor of this train.
That's the Godfather's name, isn't it? Charles Wright? Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Shouts to him.
I mean, he goes under many other names.
He does.
Charles Wright is. And he
could
runs
bring
away
back-
for interviews with me generally at WrestleMania.
Yeah. He's like, am I getting paid for this? No, go away.
See ya.
Was that Charles Wright or was that someone else?
No, I said, oh, you got your next. And he went, no, you're not. I was chatting to, I think it's D'Lo.
I love it. I love that.
Legend, Charles.
I respect that
Top
immensely.
right.
It's like, yeah, screw you. I'm not giving you something for free, you losers.
Yeah, we'll bring you more updates on the BWU as it develops.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott Carlson. Great
There you
idea,
go.
that.
Edge. Do you want to know some Edge stuff?
Yes.
Right, some
I'm a
plans.
bit of an edge lord.
You are. He's been off television since October.
He has.
He lost the I Quit match. They
God,
smashed.
that was so good.
They battered Beth Phoenix with the chair, all of that stuff. You know what happened. He's been gone for a couple months. Fightful Select kind of corroborated WrestlingNews.co's report from a few weeks ago, stating that at one point WWE planned on booking him and Finn Balor against each other, Hell in a Cell at the Royal Rumble paper premium.
I take it that's not happening because it's about 2 weeks away.
Well, stick with me, brother.
Uh-oh.
Now, Fightful Select have corroborated that, noting that Edge and Balor were at one point, maybe still are, due to pick up their rivalry when Edge comes back. The limited dates on Edge's contract stretch that out a little bit, so they're using him sparingly, of course.
Yeah.
Additionally, Fightful notes that as of November, WWE planned on having Edge and Beth Phoenix, involved, not Ray Phoenix, that'd be weird. They'd be in the Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
18th of February, it'd be those two versus Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor, obviously.
Why not? The most dangerous man on the planet.
There he is, of course. Look at that. Look at that guy. Gee whiz.
I mean, he's the greatest heel in wrestling right now, and that includes my best friend MJF.
He is a heel in wrestling, I'll give him that. Now, whether $300, whether or not these plans are still in play is currently unclear. Of course, things change at the drop of a dime in WWE and wrestling in general, to be fair. Nothing is official yet, but both of those matches would make sense given the theme of the feud. And to be honest, even though the Royal Rumble's like a couple of weeks away because Edge and Balor are already really to hate each other.
Yeah, maybe it wouldn't require that much.
Yeah, I think it'd be okay.
Yeah, I'd love to see Edge back, obviously, and especially because I can't remember when it was last year when he did the whole, well, this is going to be my last time in Toronto, and you were like, wait, what's
Are
happening?
you retiring, brother?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know whether that's still the case or not, but I like the way that we're written off, obviously, and they've got a justification, as you say, to come back. And, spoilers, if you don't want any spoilers about what happened on last night's Raw Tag Team Turmoil, you can timestamps in the bottom.
Show's already happened.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to warn about. Yeah.
This guy is one half of the new number one contenders of the tag team titles. Only the Raw ones, though, which makes me think, you're telling me there's a chance. Yeah. So maybe he could factor into that. I don't know, but I'd like to see Edge back on my TV very soon, especially because many people, myself included, saw some tweets last week saying big returns on Raw tonight and went, and we got Lashley last night, spoiler, but
he's a large man and he returned.
But he's only been away for like 3 weeks.
There's a photo of from WWE's gallery this week of Bobby Lashley in the ring doing the flex, and it's like shot from just below him.
Oh.
He looks like a monster. The guy is unbelievable.
And all he needs is the rest of the Hurt Business to win a title.
I reckon if I go to Pure Gym once a day, 1 day a week, I can get in that shape by May.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that's what we're going to do because me and Andy are lean, mean, and we're smoking all green.
None of that is true. Literally none of that is true. I am quite mean, actually, when I want to be.
Watch this. Speaking of green...
Oh, God.
Chelsea green.
Jesus, Fenton.
Any young presenters, take that down as a note. That should be shown in class.
You guys, sometimes people ask us how do you get into wrestling media and stuff, just to be idiots.
Yeah, exactly. This report comes from Fightful Select. No crap! Just Sapp, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, providing a new report on supposed free agents. Chelsea Green is not a free agent, according to Fightful.
She's off the table.
She has already re-signed with WWE and is, quote, awaiting creative before being brought back from television. Done a lot of things that seem to suggest that she was back with WWE, including shutting down her OnlyFans page. Out of the promotion since April 2021, when she was released stupidly, in my opinion, and she's been working for the likes of Impact, obviously. Her other half, Matt Cardona, who's been rumoured to return to WWE, he even appeared on our Royal Rumble predicting all the male entrance video. Wish we could do a female version of that, Andy.
I wish we could.
your
Check
eyes-
that out. That went down really well.
We had a load of fun
People,
doing that.
people
to be
enjoyed
fair.
that one. So check it out if you've not seen it yet.
Anyway, Matt Cardona has been the subject of rumours of a return recently. No word on that yet. The same goes for Kylie Ray. Obviously had that tryout match in WWE. Still currently a free agent. But yeah, Chelsea Green back in WWE, just awaiting creative. Good. Very talented lady.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of her in the first place. Looking forward to her comeback. All three of these people are extremely talented. What Cardona's done on the Indies has been absolutely sensational. His reinvention has been just so much fun. Like the GCW stuff was genuinely inspired. And
There's that image that just personifies.
yeah, man, like right in front of the camera. And Kylie Ray's a great wrestler, great baby face. I'd love to see her in the wrestling mainstream.
Yes, as someone who constantly says, stop signing all the wrestlers, WWE, sign all those wrestlers because they're great. Right, let's move on to your Twitter questions at WhatCulture WWE. Of course, you want to get in touch with us. First question today comes from Mark Smith, who says, morning, gents. Do you reckon that WWE risk overdoing it with the Cody video packages? And if he does come back and win, surely he's got to bring back the magic number 27,
Ooh,
right?
baby. Yeah, that's just the magic potion, isn't it? It's the winning formula.
It's not been for ages. It'd be nice to be reminded.
Yeah. Bring it back. Why not? Reinstall tradition. Cody is the king of overdoing it, isn't he?
I love it, man.
It's part of the charm, the part of the chaos of the Codyverse is that he overdoes literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a high form of pro wrestling melodrama, and I think it's good when he overdoes it most of the time. Sometimes it's a bit much. When Penta breaks his arm and he just stands up, that's a bit much.
Yeah, or when he solves racism, I think, at one point.
Yeah, exactly, right? When like a go-go punches him, like a professional boxer hits him with the knockout blow and he just keeps wrestling.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is a little bit much. But like when he overdoes the traditional pro wrestling drama and makes it really syrupy and
I love it, man.
I love it too. So
You don't need to sell me on Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble, particularly from number 27.
He's going to cry when he wins.
But
as
yeah,
well.
but I do like this, and I think Cody's one of the few people who can pull this sort of thing off
He can
without
get away
it
with it.
feeling... Yeah, I love him, man, and I think if they don't have him win the Rumble and win... I know there's the Sammy stuff. We'll get to it in a second. I know there's all that, right? But it's got to be Cody, man. For so many reasons. The story's there, and just imagine that. Do you want to come from AEW to WWE? Well, how did the last guy get on?
Boom.
Jackie Higgins gives us our second question today. Asking about Cody not winning the Rumble. Look at this.
What is
Jackie writes, good morning, legends.
what
King of
is
the mic
this?
and the heel with an eel.
Oh, where is the eel? I don't know, man.
Don't know, but this is here. Oh!
Not anymore. I'm going to
Just
hit your head one day when you do that.
accidentally break my jaw.
Knock you out.
I
don't
have the most glass jaw you've ever seen.
I don't have
so-
any power posts, so I think you're okay. I'm pillow fisted.
Could we see The Rock win the Rumble, writes Jackie, face Roman night 2, and Cody wins the Chamber and faces Roman night 1. Have a great day.
Yeah, they might go down that route. I think if they want to have Roman wrestle both nights, that might be a way they go. I think that might maximize ticket sales and outside interest and stuff, but I do think it risks maybe diluting the idea of somebody beating him for the title, because it's like, well, what does the first night mean if he's going to advance to the second one? That being said, I am very unconfident that The Rock's going to be at Mania anymore. I don't know.
He might set his name on fire.
Yeah, we have 70 people here. And then beat Eric Rowan or something. I think that recent reporting suggests that they are maybe coming up with a contingency plan, and I'm not as confident about it as I was. But I think if you've got The Rock, maybe do something with him at the Rumble. Maybe not necessarily win it, but get him on the show. Sure.
Yes, yeah, get him on the show. Look, I change my mind every day on this, particularly whenever I see Sami Zayn on my television screen. But for now, my plan is Kevin Owens at the Rumble for Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber for Roman Reigns, Cody wins the Rumble, The Rock appears at one of the big pay-per-views on the road, premium live events on the road to WrestleMania. And if you have to, if you want to, if you're going to do Roman, do both nights, have Cody take all the belts off him on night 1, or at least one.
Yeah.
And then night 2, do more of a tribal chief running the family gimmick for the match with The Rock. Because you can sort of rehabilitate Roman in a night, and he's probably going to disappear for a bit after that.
Yeah, he'd be totally fine.
So, Thank you for the question, though, Jackie, and have a
question.
great day too. Justin Sensenay gives us our final question of the day. Dustin writes, "Good morning, whoever's there. Hopefully the king of the mic."
I'm not punching that, mate. It's made of plastic.
Yeah, and it's also in bits.
I'll slap it like a Noki.
Which storyline, not the bloodline,
All right.
in any promotion are you currently emotionally invested in? I'm loving the Bray Wyatt stuff, writes Dustin.
Hangman and Moxley is my go-to at the moment. I think like that story and the Osprey Omega story, which will still be ongoing, but you know we had the match the other week. I think that proves to me, for my taste, like authenticity is the most important thing. Realness is the most important thing. It's just so visceral, this story. Like they're cutting straight to the heart of the matter. They're not dressing it up or anything. It's like, you can cuss me and then you made a joke about it. I forgot my kid's name because of you and you laughed at me. And then Moxley's just so cold and uncaring. Moxley is basically in Brock Lesnar, I don't give a shit about your kids mode at the moment. And it feels real. It feels organic. It feels authentic. That word again. That's the kind of storytelling I love. And I think it's awesome stuff. And I can't wait for the match.
Yeah. I will say, Bloodline obviously is my favourite thing going on right now. I've gotten weirdly emotionally invested in every tag team title match in AEW recently because I think the Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, Sanjay Dutt
Sleeper signing of the year, Jeff Jarrett.
Has been a genuine, like,
awesome.
It felt like every time I've watched it, it felt like a tag team title match at a live event, and I don't mean that to be a diss. I mean that to just be like, this is bonkers. They never let this on telly. So I love that. But also, it's this guy right here. I think this is one of the best storylines heading towards WrestleMania. And I think the fact that they are now #1 contenders because of a pinfall he did, Dominic Mysterio, the most dangerous man on the planet. You made a good point in the office, though. Don't say the obvious joke out loud. Don't say, by the way, he was only in prison for like 10 hours. We get it.
Yeah,
we all implied that. You don't have to explicitly say it. Just have him come out dressed like he did.
Yeah, that was the thing with that segment, wasn't it? It was so like he was like, punch this guy in the face. Like he said he was gonna punch a hole in my face, so I walked down and I slapped him.
No problem.
Yeah, he's got the tattoo, like the fake tattoo. Like it was so great. And then the Miz explained the joke, and I was like, stop doing this, you idiot! Stop writing your scripting stuff for complete morons. We understand humor. Whoever wrote this line. Stop. But Dominic Mysterio, understanding that he's crap, is amazing.
Very good stuff.
It's fine.
Let's move on to today's and finally, and when you're going to put over a fan on the channel and a fantastically talented man. You may know him as J. Antonio Nunez. We know him as the Bearded Sumo, and he's done another fantastic creation, Ethan Page Toy Hunter. I wish I had 1% of the talent that the Bearded Sumo has.
I wish I could do anything this good in any single field. Yeah, the Sumo's art is awesome.
Yeah.
He's got loads of great stuff all the way across his account. Check him out, show him some love.
Yeah, go and find him on socials, follow him, and support him as much as you can because it's just great, this. And I do hope Ethan Page sees it off the back of this.
Yeah, slap a retweet on that, Ethan.
Yeah, exactly. Great work again, J. Antonio Nunez, a.k.a. the Bearded Sumo.
Legend.
Right, let us know your thoughts on that and all today's news stories in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from, for daily wrestling podcasts. Myself and the Dudley Boys sitting down to review Monday Night Raw and preview NXT, the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. A little bit later on today. Twitter questions.
Jeezy peeps, man.
Twitter questions at WhatCulture WWE or our community page. We may get some of them from the community page tomorrow for our news. And you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow Andy Murray at...
Pass me the hat. Howdy.
You can follow me. That's what the H stands for.
I didn't even say my head is too big for
At
this.
Andy H. Murray, the H stands for... Follow me at Adam Wilbur. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE.
Smash the balls.
But for now, my thanks to Andy Murray. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you soon. Newsflash, Slick!